What's up, guys? Welcome to Nutarot. I'm an energy and intuitive reader, and I'm here to do the what you don't see coming for somebody. So let's see who's gonna get it. Virgo. What's up, Virgies? Thank you so much for being here. I hope you guys are doing swell today. So today we're going to do what you don't see coming. I'm going to do two different sides to get two different perspectives. Sometimes it's two different things, all right? I do offer personal readings. That information is in the description box below. Let's begin. Virgs, and Aries could be significant. Or a child could be significant. You have thoughts, 16, and great fortune in reverse. Number 26, okay? Okay, so I feel like what you don't see coming is there's going to be some type of loss that you experience that you're going to be... Thoughts upright is not overthinking, though. What you don't see coming is you are going to be losing something here. But I feel like you losing something is going to make you think. Okay. What is thoughts and great fortune in reverse? I feel like you're realizing that whatever you're losing is not as great fortune as what you thought. Like something here was not the best thing since sliced bread. Maybe you wanted it to be the best thing since sliced bread, but the Queen of Wands in reverse, the Ten of Pentacles, a Death card in reverse. The World, that's you in reverse. The Hermit in reverse with the Three of Swords in reverse, okay? I feel like you were trying to keep something open that was meant to be closed. That's just what it is. Okay, Scorpio energy here, Aries, Leo, Sag. I feel like something here did have a lot of value to you, but with the Queen of Wands in reverse, it's just something that's not part of the... It just can't happen. Not everybody in the situation wants it to happen, so it's not going to happen, you know? And I feel like you got to hold yourself accountable for the fact that you can't force people to be on the plan. You can't force people to see the plan. Like, I feel like you had a very good plan for you and this person, but you can't force people to see the plan, right? You can't force people to see the formula. You can't. All you could do is show it to them, and if they like it, then they can hop on. If not, then you have to allow people to get off the train. You can't force people to see your perspective. You can't close all the doors and force people to be in the church. Like, that's not how it goes. We have free will. So that's why this is not going to work. Because not everybody in the situation wants it to work, Virgo. What is the World here? You have to learn how to read a room. The Eight of Wands. Okay, yeah, something is going to close out really, really quickly because it just needs to. It's been dragging out for too long. What is the Death card here in reverse? The Ten of Wands. And something now is going to become challenging for you because when we refuse to close out a cycle, what we do is we just add more issues down the road. Like all you're doing is pushing back and ending. When you refuse to end something, all you're doing is pushing it back, and while you're pushing it back, you're adding more weights onto that, because eventually you're gonna have to come back to that full circle, because when things have to end, they have to end. There's no question about that. And if you try to push back the date and when you have to end something, by the time you go back to that, because it's always gonna come back around. Everything comes back around. What goes around comes around. You understand? When you go back to that, it's going to be heavier and more challenging now than it was before, because and that is how we learn to end things as soon as it shows us that it needs to end, and not drag things out. Okay, the Seven of Cups. I feel like you're about to get a lot more options as soon as this happens, and then you're going to realize too that that's why you're going to be in this thoughts process. You're going to be like, wow, what was I doing here? I was literally wasting my time on something that I literally made harder for myself now, when there was all these options that I could have had 10 months ago. Right. But because you were holding on to a titty that didn't want you to hold on to it, or didn't even want you there, but because you have this formula, you understand. What is the Queen of Wands in reverse here? You have the Page of Swords in reverse. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you guys could be spying on this person, stalking this person. Like, just get off the titty, bro. Like, what's the Ten of Pentacles? If it's reverse, reverse the message. The Hierophant in reverse. Yeah, you're not learning your lesson. You're not learning your lesson. Just because your plan is good does not mean that that everyone's going to love it. We all have different tastes. We all like different things. We are allowed to change our mind. We're allowed to change our perspective. You don't this plan that you had was something that did not match this person's morals or values. And you know that. Again, that's why it has to be over, because your plan, it's not that your plan is not a good one. The 10 of Pentacles is a bomb ass plan. The problem is that the people that you're trying to do the plan with, they don't like the plan because it's not their morals, their values. Right? Your plan is, oh, I want the kids and for example, I want the kids with the house and the fence and the picket fence and the dog, and I want us to be rolling around, and I want us to go on family vacations, right? This person is not conventional. They're like, I don't want kids, actually. I want to choose this lifetime to spread love, to spread universal love, to travel with my person. I want to build an empire with my person. I don't want kids. I don't want the house. I want a condo on the top floor. Like, I don't want to, no. You know, and it's like, you cannot, what are you going to do? Force someone to have kids with you? What are you going to do? Force somebody to want to live in a freaking house with a picket fence? You can't do that, Virgs. And that is what you have to learn with this situation. People have their own plan too, man. Just like you have a plan, people have a plan. What you need to do is find people who want to hop on your formula, not people who are picking at it and going against it. Some of you guys, you need to change your perspective. You go after people or situations opposite. You need to go off with people that are going to fit your formula, not people that you can mold to fit your formula. You have the Strength card. You had to learn resistance. You had to learn how to hold back. The Page of Cups. It's like you weren't listening to your intuition. It's like, yeah, this would be perfect, but there's a but. Like, you have to pay attention to those buts, because sometimes those buts are non-negotiable. I was literally telling somebody this. It's like your plan has a non-negotiable for somebody else. You know that there's certain things that you will not negotiate, right? And there are certain things that you will. Your plan had things that this person would not negotiate ever. And if you put yourself in this person's shoes, and if it was the other way around, and there was a plan that had things that you wouldn't negotiate, you wouldn't think twice, right? So a lot of you guys need to follow the golden rule. You need to start treating people the way you want to be treated, because y'all not following that rule here. Let's see what you need to what you don't see coming over here. You have 2 kittens in reverse. You must choose 27 and Little Wolf Girl. It's all right to be alone. Number 18. Okay. So, I feel like the universe is choosing for you. I don't feel like you're getting a choice here. If it's reverse, reverse the message. But I feel like you're not gonna get to choose something. You're not gonna have there could be 2 options that you have. You're not gonna get neither of those. You're gonna have to spend some time alone, be single and independent, be within yourself. I feel like the universe really wants you to heal. And right now you cannot have anybody around you, or you cannot have any of these 2 options, because they're going to block you or distract you from healing. Some of you guys need to be alone, and that's what's going to happen. You have a time to say goodbye. Something is about to end. Number 13, yeah. It's time for you to say goodbye. It's time for you to end something. It's time. And I feel the universe gave you enough time and you didn't listen, so they're going to take it away from you. If it's reverse, reverse the message. This could be what a Sagittarius is going through, I just heard. If it's reverse, reverse the message. What is 2 kittens in reverse and Little Wolf Girl? And a time to say goodbye. You have the Two of Pentacles in reverse, the Two of Cups in reverse, the Seven of Swords, and the Nine of Swords in reverse with the Six of Cups in reverse, which I really don't make no sense. I feel like you had way too much on your plate here. I feel like you were holding on to someone or something that doesn't like you, or you don't like it. All right? I feel like you were trying to be very sneaky and whatever the fuck you were trying to do here. You thought that you were getting away with something. Psych. Now you have nothing. Or now you're about to have nothing because you try to play it. You tried it. What's the Two of Pentacles here in reverse? If it's reverse the message. You have the Magician in reverse. Yeah, you became a manipulator. So the universe manipulated you right back. The universe is the best manipulator, so nice try. What's the Two of Cups here in reverse? You have the Queen of Swords. Yeah, you would have thought. You would have thought. What's the Seven of Swords here? The King of Swords in reverse. You're a whole ass liar. You think the universe is gonna let you get away? You think the universe will let you get away with certain things up to a certain point, and then just show you how insignificant and small you are. You're a whole ass liar. You're a manipulator. Everything that comes out your mouth is a lie. You lie for no reason. Of course, you're not gonna get not that one, nor that one, nor that one, nor that one. You might not get anything ever, anytime soon. With that disgusting energy. If it's reverse the message. You already know who I'm talking about. And pretend I'm talking to them then. But there's a Virgo here who needs to hear this because they would have thought. What's the Nine of Swords in reverse? The Three of Swords in reverse. Yeah, you would have thought that you was going to walk away unscathed. You would have thought that you wasn't going to be able to. You would have thought that all the pain, all the manipulation, all of the abuse, the control, the slide, the sneaky, the lies, you would have thought that wasn't going to come back to you. You would have thought. You would have thought. I don't know what kind of delusional world you live in, but karma is a thing. What you put out to the universe comes right back to you. What goes around comes around. I mean, there's many different sayings. The Empress in reverse. I mean, you just have disgusting energy. You don't know what you deserve. You don't know your worth. You don't know your value. And that's why you treat people the way that you treat people. And do you know how you can help that? You know how you can fix that? Six of Cups in reverse. Let go of shit, man. Let go of shit, man. You're holding on to things who don't want you. You're holding on to things who don't like you. And you're showing the universe, I don't know my worth. I don't know my worth because I'm holding on to somebody who don't want me, who don't like me, who don't treat me good. They don't treat me good at all, but I'm still stuck here every day, universe. So guess what? The universe will bring you more of what you're stuck on. If you're stuck on someone or a situation that does not like you or that does not treat you well, the universe will bring you more people that don't like you and that don't treat you well. It's that simple. 1 + 1 = 2. That's all that I have for you. I hope this helped. Have a good day or a good night whenever you watch this, and stay positive.